In this video, I'm going to show you how to bypass the LinkedIn weekly invite limit. My goal with this video is that you are able to send more LinkedIn messages, book more sales calls, and at the end, you make more money. Let's start. All right, so the first thing you need to do is the number of connection requests you can send per week. So if you have a LinkedIn paid plan, you can send between 100 to 200 connection requests per week. And of course, with this video, I want to show you how you can send 200 connection requests per week. So if you have a free LinkedIn account, the first thing you can do is to buy a LinkedIn paid plan. So you see that with a LinkedIn free account, you can send up to 10 connection requests per month. And now you see that with a LinkedIn Premium or LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can send up to 100 connection requests per week. And don't worry for this number, 100 connection requests per week, because I will show you in the rest of this video how you can send up to 200 connection requests per week. Now that you have a LinkedIn paid plan, the first thing you can do to send more connection requests per week is basically to have the LinkedIn application on your phone. And with this application, you can send between 30 to 60 more connection requests per week. So I strongly recommend you to send connection requests from the LinkedIn application. Then the next thing you can do to send more messages on LinkedIn is to send a message to people who are open profiles. So for example, you see here that I can send a connection request here because Harry is not in my first connections on a LinkedIn. So most people just click on connect and then send a connection request. But what you can do instead is to click here on more and then you click on message Harry. And here you see that I can send a message to Harry for free. And why? It's because Harry is an open profile. So the open profile premium feature allows anyone on LinkedIn to contact a premium member for free, even if they are not in the Saunders network. So by reaching out to people who are open profiles, you can basically send more messages. The only problem with this feature is to identify people who are open profile. So if we go on a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you don't have a filter like I want people who are open profile. And if you want to do that, you need to use a tool like GiveMeLeads to have this information. So for example, let's say that I want to target people who are head of marketing in New York. Like this. Then I go here and I click on extract leads. So this button comes from GiveMeLeads. So I click on it. Then I'm redirected to my GiveMeLeads account. Here I can give the number of people I want to export. So let's say 50. And now we just need to wait a little bit and I will show you how you can identify people who are open profiles. So the export is done. Now I click on download CSV. And now you see that we have a list of 50 leads. Perfect. So on top, you have the first name, last name, link general, the email of the leads. And if I scroll, you see that we have a column is open. And you see that most people are true. So it means that I don't need to send a connection request to message these people. So what you can do is to filter these people. And you see that from 50 leads, we have 30 who are open profile. So with this technique, you can keep your connection request for people who are not open profiles. And at the end of the day, you will reach out to more people. Now, the next thing you can do to reach out to more people is to reach out to people who are in the same LinkedIn group as you. So the first thing you need to do is to join a group on LinkedIn. So for that, you type a name, for example, HubSpot. Of course, it's always better if it's related to your industry. And then here you click on groups. And here you will see some groups that you can join. And then you just need to click on join, wait a little bit, and most of the time you will be part of the group. For example, I'm part of this LinkedIn group. And now if I click on show all, I can see all the members of this group. And now you see here that we have message And basically, we just need to click on it to be able to send a message without sending a connection request. The only problem you will face with this method is that it's hard to find decision makers. But what you can do is to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find decision makers. So the first filter you need to use is this one, groups. So here you say that you want to target people who are in these groups, so marketing and sales operations professionals, so this one. And now in this group, you can say that you want to target people with the current job title, sales manager, just for this tutorial, like this. And you see that in this group, we have more than 4K people who are sales manager. And then the next step is to click on extract leads and reach out to these people without sending connection requests. Finally, the last thing you can do to increase the number of connection requests you can send per week is to increase your SSI score. So this is your social selling index. It's a LinkedIn score, and basically you have 4 components of this score. So you have your professional brand, like your LinkedIn profile, do you post on LinkedIn, and so on. Find the right people, so it means that are you using LinkedIn or not. Engage with insights is do you comment some LinkedIn post, and finally build relationship is do you send LinkedIn messages, and of course do you get replies. So basically, if you are active on LinkedIn and you have a good LinkedIn profile, you will get a good social selling index score. And if you have a good score, you can basically just send more connection requests. So this is the end of this tutorial. And now if you want to see a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find B2B leads, you can click somewhere on the screen. It was Vincent. I wish you a nice day and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.